It's the start of session, so welcome. I'm Jake Wallace. I'm one of the lecturers here at the School of Information Studies, and I'll be working through INF 429 with you this session. In this subject, we'll be exploring broad patterns of social and economic change that impact on information policy. So we'll talk about this change in terms of information society theory. It's an idea that has a significant historical legacy. It's not new, although there are new iterations of how we might talk about that kind of idea. But in terms of that background, Module 1 takes you through some of the foundations of the idea and that historical legacy. The Webster chapter that's specified in the outline for Assignment 1 is another great starting point, because Webster will take you through a broad overview of information society theory, and he'll suggest a number of perspectives, a number of different angles from which you can look at that kind of way of thinking. The Webster chapter is available as an ebook through the library, so it's available online. But it's early days, it's day one of this session, so I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves at this point, because I'm going to talk a little more next week about information society theory. So let's just begin with some starting points. Let's have some introductions on the forum, the subject forum. And what I found in the past is that students who are in similar locations have been able to get together and form study groups. So if you're interested in doing that, perhaps mention your location, and if there's a critical mass of students in the same location, you might be able to get together over coffee or a glass of red wine and share some ideas about the subject. And that's also possible if you're in some way isolated or not able to meet in person, because with the wonders of social networking technologies these days, Facebook groups are another great way of getting together to do some collaborative learning. So there's lots of possibilities there. Introductions on the subject forum. Get started on Module 1 and have a look at the chapter, the Webster chapter that is specified in Assignment 1, and that'll give you some good reading to get on with this week. Next week I'll do another video in which we get into that information society idea a little more, and we'll start trying to find the relevance. We'll start trying to apply the theory to the real world, and that's what we're going to be doing through the subject. Okay, so good to meet you, and I look forward to working through the session with you.